Daniel Padilla's old video goes viral. Why? You have to watch this. ABS-CBN's Teen King Daniel Padilla's video on Facebook, all thanks to a fan who uploaded the said video. Eyskiie Ace Lagua Padilla posted a video of Daniel Padilla introducing himself. The caption said, "Then, hey aim Danyel, make me your kendi cutie, now, hello ako si Danyel." The caption pertains to how Padilla pronounced his introduction. The then part of the video was when Danyel still young and promoting himself to make him Candy magazine's Kendi Cutie. The now part was Danyel just goofing around saying, "Hello ako si Danyel." Fans reacted to the said video and majority of them are really mesmerized with the Teen King. A commenter even said, "JUSKO BESES ILANG BESES PINANUOD NAPAKAGWAPO. Gem Canaria Gatus." The 10-second video already garnered 4.6k likes, 595 shares and 1.1k comments. Invite you to watch the video. Senate Justice Panel ends hearing on EJK, Gordon declares we have enough to report. After 6 Senate hearings, the Senate Committee on Justice decided to terminate the investigation on extrajudicial killings. Senator Richard Gordon, chairman of the said committee, said, "We have enough to report." Senator Locsin then moved to terminate the hearing. "By Monday, we will have a report so that the public will be assuaged that we are all watching out for each other here. It may not be perfect but we will try," Gordon added. Before the termination, Commission on Human Rights Chairperson Cheeto Gaskian was finally given the permission to speak before the committee. Gordon refused to hear the witnesses presented by CHR after one of the commissioners called him a coward. He then demanded an apology. "We do wish to express that the Commission on Human Rights is always ready and prepared to assist the Senate Committee in the great work it is doing in ferreting out the truth on the issue of extrajudicial killings and other issues on human rights," Gaskian stated. Gordon tried shifting the hearings into the discussion of the death penalty bill authored by Senator Manny Pacquiao, but due to the lack of resource person, they were forced to revert back into EJK. Meanwhile, CHR witnesses will be included in the committee reports as assured by Senator Gordon. Invite you to watch the video. See journalist, Duterte gave U.S., China a big gift. A Canberra-based Australian journalist revealed that President Rodrigo Duterte gave U.S. and China a big gift despite him being known as the most inscrutable president of the country. In his piece, Graham Dobell of the Strategic Policy Institute, ASPI, said that in spite of the Philippine president's notorious way of dealing with things, Duterte was able to deliver benefits to both China and the United States. His swing towards China offers Beijing all sorts of goodies, from the possibility of a bilateral deal in the South China Sea, SCS, to a chance to imbalance the U.S. rebalance, he said, noting that Duterte could have changed the immediate tone of the SCS argument at an otherwise dangerous moment. Dobell discussed that the fresh opening Duterte offers China creates an important pause in a dangerous chain of events. The volatile president met a volatile moment in the SCS and actually brought the temperature down. The arbitral decision at The Hague has thrown the SCS issue currently in a crisis mode. Many feared China's reaction after its humiliation by the Hague Tribunal. Beaten by Manila on nearly every argument, the worry was that China might lash out by beating up the Philippines, perhaps building a new base on Scarborough Shoal, seized by China in 2012 after a standoff with the Philippines Navy, Dobell said. United States President Barack Obama reportedly drew a red line around Scarborough, warning President Xi Jinping of serious consequences if China started to build another base. Perhaps Obama's red line worked. Or perhaps Beijing decided not to test a lame duck president during an extraordinary U.S. election campaign. Or maybe Beijing opted to turn the other cheek to the humiliation and loss of face delivered by the tribunal. Or Duterte's arrival is possibly the game-changer Beijing's after, he added. Obama can accept the fleeting Duterte benefit, that confrontation with China hasn't, yet, happened, and head for the door. President Hillary can have the task of wrangling with a maverick who could wreck the alliance. If it's President Donald, he'll happily say go to hell too and declare the alliance a bankrupt business. Such a business-like response from Trump would be apt, because Duterte has a lot of business he wants to do with China, Dobell said. At last, Beijing would be getting the sort of shift it wants, using the power of money to create strategic power, he wrote. Sometimes the mad and bad throw up unusual chances. Invite you to watch the video. Angel Locsin commented on Duterte's war on drugs. Actress Angel Locsin said in an interview that she supports the Duterte administration's anti-drug campaign as long as it is fair for everyone. Angel claims that as long as everyone is subjected to the drug tests, and doesn't focus on just actors, it's fine with her. She even said that it's okay if she's obligated to do the drug test. She added, claiming that the whole society including politicians should be subjected to this investigation. She also believes that this will help the whole Philippines to change. Co-actor Sam Melby has already undergone the test and the results are negative on all counts. Even Zanjo Marudo said that he's fine with Duterte's drug test procedure. Invite you to watch the video. Zika babies turning 1 require feeding tubes due to swallowing difficulties. Arm and leg deformities seen too. TAG Zika virus, Brazil. Zika babies have epileptic seizures, vision and hearing problems, and swallowing difficulties that require them to use feeding tubes. Some infants also have arm and leg deformities. Photo, Mario Tama. Getty Images. Zika babies turning a year-old are displaying various problems aside from microcephaly, the most common indicator of the virus. As these babies grow up, they require the use of feeding tubes due to swallowing difficulties that makes eating highly uncomfortable. A year after Brazil was hit by the Zika virus outbreak, doctors and researchers are seeing many of the babies display swallowing difficulties, epileptic seizures, and vision and hearing problems, Fox News reports. Dr. Vanessa van der Linden, a pediatric neurologist in Recife, Brazil who is the first to suspect of Zika's connection to microcephaly, said that 7% of the babies with the congenital condition also have arm and leg deformities. Some Zika-affected infants don't have microcephaly when they were born, but one patient of van der Linden's now has issues moving his left hand. Other babies were born with normal-sized heads but have brain damage and other physical problems associated with the Zika virus. Bernardo Oliveira, another baby affected with Zika, was born with a normal-sized head at 13 inches. His mother believed that Zika spared her son, but that wasn't the case. Bernardo cried non-stop, and when nothing changed by the 3rd month, doctors found that the child's head stopped growing. Bernardo was affected by Zika after all, and his microcephaly just appeared late. Other babies' cases are also similar to Bernardo's. Arthur Conchiacao, another Zika baby who just turned 1, experiences seizures every day despite his epilepsy medication. The child choked during meals, so he had to consume high-calorie formula that was given to him via a tube. Jose Wesley Campos also have to feed through a nose tube due to swallowing difficulties, a predicament that made him dangerously underweight. The baby weighs less than 13 pounds, which is far lower than the 22-pound average weight for other children his age. Jose must wear small blue rim glasses for his crossed eyes, which makes his sight slow to follow objects' movements. The baby's head is also unsteady when he attempts to hold it up. Other babies affected with Zika display reflexes that they can't control, Parent Harold previously covered. Some have bodies that become stiff or hypertonic, with crying periods that can last for 24 hours. Zika virus also affects these babies' language, memory, social skills and problem-solving skills. Zika virus is transmitted by infected Aedes aegypti or Aedes albopictus mosquitoes. It can also be contracted through sexual intercourse. Invite you to watch the video. Pia Wurtzbach, Duterte supportive of Miss Universe tilt in PH, amid rumors that the Philippines' hosting of the upcoming Miss Universe pageant would no longer push through. Reigning Queen Pia Alonza Wurtzbach has expressed optimism that she would be able to do her final walk in her home country. In a series of tweets, Wurtzbach said President Rodrigo Duterte was supportive of holding the prestigious beauty tilt in Manila. This is amid an online petition asking the Miss Universe organization to reconsider holding the pageant here due to the objectionable, scandalous, and demeaning sexist attitude demonstrated by the leaders of our country. Advertisement. When I met our president, he was very much a gentleman. He's supportive in the idea of having the competition in the Philippines, Wurzbach wrote. Wurzbach paid a courtesy call on Duterte last July at Malacanang Palace, where they first discussed the possibility of holding the pageant here. Reports surfaced that William Morris Endeavour IMG, the owner of the Miss Universe franchise, is backing out of its agreement with the Philippine government due to political instability, security concerns and the Philippines not paying the hosting fee yet. The Department of Tourism and the Presidential Palace previously said the government will not spend a single centavo in the Miss Universe hosting, adding that the expenses will be shouldered by the private sector. There were also rumors that the franchise holder's Jewish chief, Ari Emanuel, was offended by Duterte's controversial remarks that cited Adolf Hitler's killing of Jews during the Holocaust. Calling for calm among Filipinos, Wurzbach said she would push for the pageant to be held in the country. "I think having MU in the Philippines would be great to boost tourism. It will definitely showcase the beauty of the Philippines," she said. "Akong bahalag guys. Kalamalang. Ipaglalaban ko yan. I want the competition in my home country," Wurzbach wrote in an earlier tweet. The DOT previously denied rumors of a cancelled hosting, noting the talks were still ongoing with the Miss Universe organization. Thank you for watching videos. You remember the likes and comments below. Thanks.